Currently, maybe that's a little bit better, guys. Currently, gentleman owns a car where we've had some issues where the 14 used Supercharger Stage 2 Roush kit was not exactly the same for the Gen 2 Coyote 15 to 17. So. All right, here it is. This is going to be the bonus shop, we could say. Step in. Of course, the paneling is going to get painted. Floor's going to have to get redone, which is fine. Can do a receptionist, if I can speak, window here if we like, make it an office, or could close this off. Let me come around. Could close it off totally if desired. This area is what I just showed you. Of course, there's that window for in there. So don't know for sure what we'll end up doing with this room. Pegboard, if I ever want to do storage of anything there, which is kind of cool. I'll leave that up. Repaint, but leave it up. This is coming into the shop area, the back wall. These two counters are coming out. They used to be in my shop originally. They got sent down here because I was out of room. And some of you may know I had this unit about 2 years ago, and that's when I moved the counters back here. Now that I'm back in here again, they're coming out. Used to be a welding shop, so the hood will go away. Let me pan this way before I go around. It's got a little work area in the cabinet, bathroom. You back up some, storage closet through there. When I was here last time, painted the walls gray, did the switch plates in red, kind of a theme that was going on in my shop. Like I said, this was a welding shop, so I'm going to take this hood out just in the way you don't need it. I'm going to close those. The vents do work, but again, I don't need it. I'd rather have it out of here, good clean look. Got gas heat, so that will probably be utilized. Come around here. Do have a drain in the floor. I'll have to get another cover for that so that's not a hazard. So again, some of y'all remember that I had this shop before. Did a little work and stuff in here on another dude's convertible. So there's a quick shop tour. We'll use it mainly as overflow for the window tinting portion. It's in the area, so I'll be able to come up here if somebody has something like 2 doors and a sun strip, or just a basic car that needs to be done. We may end up doing some of the sign shop materials up here that I'm starting to do. Really don't know for sure how it's all going to play out, but just want to give everybody a quick tour of it. Hey, what's going on, everybody? The acoustics in here is probably pretty horrible. This is the front office of the shop, the new shop that I'm gonna just be piddling. No intention to be in a speed shop, performance shop, installation shop. It's just something as a hobby to do, just because I have the desire to learn and whatnot, and just happens to bring good content to everybody. So let me turn this around. We're gonna walk back in here to the shop. Hang on. All right, guys, I'm gonna walk back in here this way. All right, the shop tour after the shop tour. I was able to come in and bring my tools and some stuff over and a table. A few banners. I'll get back to the 17 GT here in just a second. Again, just nothing special, man. This is just something I'm very proud of, to be able to have the opportunity to have a second shop to come in here and be able to work on friends' cars and, hang out and have a place to, just do that. So again, this is my buddy's car. It's came in today, and the plan, or what we're going to do, not really the plan, but what we're going to do is we're going to put a Roush Supercharger on it. He's already got everything set up with Palm Beach Dyno for the tuning. Don't know if it was Rob or Trevor that done it. My guess is probably gonna be Rob. So You know, we're going to go through here and do a little quick tear down. I do a couple of videos as I go and kind of keep you guys updated. So just hang tight, guys. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. Okay, so far I have got, come on, there you go. And I'll spin the camera around and let you see what's going on so far. Hang on. There we go, a little bit better. So some of the simple stuff, no big deal, no brainer stuff I've pulled off of it. So as of now, got the front bumper cover off of it. Had the airbox out and was rocking on it, about to pull the intake off of it. And the owner of the car stopped by, just say, hey, what's going on? Chilling, all that good stuff. And he was like, oh yeah, we got to pull the stock file out and send to Palm Beach Dyno. And I'm like, duh. So don't know if it mattered or not, but I went ahead and plugged in the sensors and everything, throttle body and whatnot, just in case it was to sense those. I obviously did not start the car up. We just wanted it to read the stock file, in which we did. So I'm going to make sure that Mike got that sent off to Palm Beach Dyno and they've got what they needed. If everything's good with that, then tomorrow I'll proceed and have the intake off of it, and then we'll start the modification under the intake for the lower Roush intake with the intercooler to fit down in there, and from the front of the block modifications. I'm going to get those done. We'll make sure the intake will bolt on with the injectors and stuff. Then we'll move on to the spark plugs and get the heat exchanger all mounted up. Once all that looks good, then we'll follow back up and go with the booster pump. He has got a Kenny Bell booster pump that we're going to put on it. Some of the parts going on it. The main part of it will be here tomorrow. He just didn't have room in the car when he dropped it off. So over here, you know, this is the usual front bumper cover kind of stuff. So get in here, the end gauge and the booster pump. And as a precaution, we're going to go ahead and put new supercharger synthetic oil in it. So, all right, well, stay tuned. I'll get back at this thing tomorrow and see what's going on with the progress I make. So, all righty, just stay tuned and we'll get to the next clip here shortly. Okay, welcome back. Here's where we are right now with the car. Just currently got the stock intake manifold pulled off the car. Of course, it's a 2017, which is great. It's awesome. When I get back and go around this light, I've got to go pick my daughter up from school. So when I get back, I'm going to start working on moving these radiator hoses, remove the water pump, and believe that upper pulley comes off. But I got to get everything prepped and ready for the front tensioner piece. This piece down in the block will have to be machined down so that the Roush lower with the intercooler will fit. So there's the car for now, and then, you know, just some of the parts, nothing new to some of you guys. Some of you guys, this might give you an interesting idea of what to do, how things go, real life, you know, working around my business and family. This was a project I took on for a friend. Again, so happy and so gracious, honored that he's allowing me to do it and kind of learn as I go. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it a day. Like I said, this is nothing, it's for a friend. We got a deal worked out. Doing it to help him out and get the experience, like I'm sure I've mentioned before. So not in a super big rush. End of the day too, intake's off of it, and the water pump is off as well. Kind of get over here for any of you guys that are interested in maybe doing something like this on your own. So move around the light. Again, we've got some modifications to do to that block inside for the lower Roush intake with the intercooler. Then we're going to do some modification over here to accept the new tensioner bracket that we've got back here as well. So it's quite interesting. On the water pump, I didn't know that it was a O-ring style. Let me come over here. This is something I learned today. Whenever, flip this over, if anybody ever takes one apart, there you go. Has an O-ring that comes out. So that's pretty freaking cool. Won't need a gasket or silicone or anything like that to put it back together. So there we go. There's that. So, you know, just starting to collect a few parts over here, which is good. Some will be used and some won't. I think the intake manifold is going to be up for sale. Again, it's a 17. That would probably be in the market for somebody, and a throttle body too, I believe. For somebody that's maybe doing a Coyote swap with the truck engine that may want to go with the Mustang intake. I believe it's a little bit better. So if I'm wrong, just correct me in the comments below, guys. So I'm going to stop the video here tonight and regain into it. Tomorrow will be day 3 going into it. I know for sure day 3, after we modify the block tab on the inside and the front of the block to accept both the lower intake and the tensioner pulley system. If we get that done, we got to pull the plugs and change the plugs. Then I believe we can start bolting some things back together. I still have to put the heat exchanger on in the front. So like I said, this should be the end of the teardown. Do a couple modifications to the block and start putting everything back together. So thanks again for tuning in, guys.